And like when you talk about relationships and when you talk about love, like, because a lot of times it makes you spiral. Because men have made me spiral more than anything. I can honestly say that. Like, I'm not gonna act like it hasn't been an issue. It has made me spiral a lot in life. Like looking for romance, wanting people to see me, or wanting people to understand me, or wanting to be, at one point wanting to be the person. Like when you had asked me, like, do you feel like you're a wife? At one point, you do want to be a wife. You want to show up this type of way, and it's like now I understand how I kind of can see how I show up, but I don't know how I show up for real because I can't see the outside view of myself. So as much as I want to show up in a different way, or I want to be seen, and it's like, okay, that's just not for me right now. But it's like I contradict myself when it comes to that, even when I was talking to her, because it's like you can try to show up in a type of way, but it's like men become manipulative, and then you don't know if men are being manipulative because they want you, or you don't know if men are becoming manipulative because you're something that they never had before. So it's like, you don't know if this is something they do to every woman, or if this is something they doing to you.
I think that when we start thinking like that, that's gonna cause the anxiety right there.
Yeah.
Like, you know how I was telling you always thinking about the next thing?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you really got to live in a moment when you like in it with somebody. There might be the first time they ever had this, or you might think they might be manipulating you when they probably not even manipulating you. They might just be like super diving in. People overindulge too. So like,
I'm an overindulger.
Like people will get something they never had before and they are super overindulgent. They don't even realize it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That they overindulging, and then the person that they overindulging with, they feel like used or overused or whatever. And this whole time, they not even trying to manipulate you. They just literally never had shit. So
or they're not looking at you as that person. But like everybody feels like I'm the one that got away. You fumbled me. And it's like, they didn't fumble you. You just weren't, that just wasn't their intent. Or they got to know you, and it wasn't that you wasn't a great person. It wasn't that you're not a nice person. You just wasn't their person.
Exactly.
So like, what do I do now? Like, now I know like I'm going to be held against the fire because it's like, dang, why you had to play with me? And it's like, I didn't play with you. It just wasn't there for me. And like, that's what I'm like, when I was thinking about like, I don't know if I have ADHD, but it would make sense. But when I was looking at some of the TikToks like that, it was talking about like hypersensitivity. Now you're sensitive, super sensitive to everything, or you feel like a connection is more in depth than it is. Like this person hasn't even actually shown you nothing for you to feel these type of ways. You actually haven't had these type of experiences with this person. You haven't, like, it's nothing long-winded, but you pay attention to every little detail. So you notice that something is a little off, and it's like as soon as they try to pull back, then you pull more in, and it's like a tug of war. Like you're losing your mind.
Exactly.
Like I can't say that I've ever lost myself in nobody, but I've definitely found out things through people, through dating.
Like things about yourself.
Yeah, things about myself. I have not lost myself. I found more of myself dating than anything. If I say I lost myself, I'm being manipulative.
Right.
And it's just to make you feel bad. That's what it is. Because my feelings are hurt and I want your feelings. Yeah. Yeah, like now I want you to feel away because I felt away. So you made me lose myself, and I was struggling mentally, knowing that I've always been struggling mentally. Yeah, I had to stop myself. It literally just be like sometimes I'm full of shit.